Hey, it's Laura from Laura in Bookland, and I am back for yet another video. Today is September 30th, which means it is obviously the end of the month, and it is time for my October TBR. I'm going to be doing my September wrap-up in another video because this one is going to be probably a little long, and since technically it's the 30th, and I am reading a book right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish that before the end of the day, so that'll just be another one I could add on. But just get right into it because, like I said, there are 16 books that I want to read this month. So yeah. The first set of books are review books that I need to read. The first one is The Cure for Dreaming by Kat Winters. I just talked about this in my haul video. I will leave a link to that video in the description box because there are a few of these books that I plan on reading for this month. But yeah, that is one of them. It's a historical fiction about a girl who gets this power to see people's true natures, and it sounds pretty good. The next book I need to read for review is Puppet by Pauline Harris. Again, talked about this book in my haul video. It is a Pinocchio retelling. Sounds pretty creepy. Again, comes out this month. The third book I need to read is Snow Like Ashes by Sara Raasch. I believe is how you pronounce her name. This book I was a little confused on. I kind of skimmed the synopsis because if you don't know by now or if you're new to the channel, I don't really like reading the synopsis very much. I kind of like going into a book knowing as little as I can, just kind of going on what other people have said about it. I have not heard anything about this book, but from what I got from the synopsis, it's about the kingdom of winter and how they are somehow defeated and imprisoned, but 8 people escape, and one girl is able to find like an amulet that holds the power for this kingdom's holds the magic for this kingdom's power, and yeah, that's really all I know about that. But it sounded pretty interesting. The next 2 books I actually just talked about in my currently reading video that I posted yesterday. Again, I will post a link to that below if you missed that video. But that is Stray by Elissa Sussman. This is the first book in the Four Sisters trilogy series, not really sure. But I think it's a combination of different fairy tales retold into one. Is what I got out of it. That's really all I know about that one. And then I also need to read The Fall by Bethany Griffin, which sounds so good. It's about a girl named Madeleine Usher. She's pretty much doomed from birth. All these ushers always die at a young age, and one day she wakes up in a coffin, and it's told through bursts of memory, which sounds pretty interesting to read about. So I'm definitely looking forward to that book. Also need to read Amity by Micol Ostow. I've talked about this book before. It has already been released, but it is an Amityville horror retelling, which, I mean, who doesn't love that movie? So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. I'm going to say that a lot. I apologize. And then the last book that I have to read, that I have for review, but I already bought just because I knew I really wanted it. The cover's creepy, and you know, I'm just looking forward to it that much. Did talk about it in my haul video, and that is The Girl from the Well by Rin Chupeco. Don't really know too much about this book except a girl was murdered, and I believe she comes back and possibly kills murderers or something of that nature, or takes her vengeance on killers, something like that. I don't know. But it's creepy, and the cover of this book is awesome. So, yeah, there's that one. Now on to the rest of the physical books for this month. Okay, again, some of these books I'm not really going to talk too much about because I did just talk about them. So if you want to see a little more in-depth about what they're about, check out the haul video. But the first one is Mary the Summoning by Monahan. This is the first book in the Bloody Mary trilogy, I believe. It's pretty much about Bloody Mary and how one day she escapes from the mirror and wants to, wreak her revenge on the girls. The next book is Fiendish by Brenna Yovanoff. Again, this is one I just hauled. It was about a girl who is locked in a cellar because weird things are happening, and she's in there for like 10 years until somebody lets her out, and then weird things start happening again. But yeah, the cover is super creepy on this book, and I can't wait to get to this one. The next book I want to read is Hysteria by Miranda. This book is about a girl who, I believe she was in an asylum or something like that, or she just got home, but she apparently killed her boyfriend, but everybody believes it is out of self-defense, but it may not have been. But nobody knows what really happened, including Mallory herself. So yes, this is really good. I'm going to put the cover for, I believe it's the UK cover. It looks so much like, makes it look like a much creepier story than this one. So I kind of wish I had that cover, but oh well. The next book I want to read is Nearly Gone by El Casimano. This is one of those books with like the super buttery covers. But the front here says all the numbers add up to one killer, herself. So yeah, I really don't know what this book is about. It says a brilliantly plotted murder mystery with a math/science twist. So yeah, sounds pretty good. The next book is The Murmurings by Cassie West. That girl's face is freaking creepy. And all I know about this book is, I believe the girl in the book, her sister started hearing voices and went crazy, and she committed suicide, and now this girl is also starting to hear the voices, but she doesn't think that her sister would have actually taken her own life, so she's trying to like piece together what happened. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole reason I picked out this book, is because that girl's face is freaking creepy. You're going to start to notice like a little theme here, but the next book is Insanity by Susan Vaught. It says, some people never leave the asylum. It says, if the bells ring, don't walk at night. Yikes. Again, I really don't know a lot about this book, except for that it takes place, I believe, in a psychiatric hospital in Kentucky. So yeah, and the cover again is sort of creepy looking. The next two books are I believe it's just a duology. The first book is Asylum by Madeleine Roux, and it's got super creepy pictures in it, and they're throughout the book. And then the next book is Sanctum, which I just talked about in my haul. I love the spines, they match perfectly. Super creepy picture on the back of that one too. So yeah, hope to get to these. Again, they're about, I think a kid moves into what used to be an asylum or a school or something of that nature. I don't know. I really don't know. I just picked it because they were creepy. And finally, the last book that I would love to get to this month is All the Truth That's in Me by Julie Berry. I believe in this book, girl disappears with her best friend, yeah, and then 2 years later, one of the girls returns. I believe she's all scarred up and her face is all messed up or something like that, and she doesn't know what happened to her or her friend. But yeah, sounds really good. The cover, like you can feel this on the cover, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so that is the last book on my list. Let's see if I can hold these up without dying. Ooh. So there you go. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have read any of these books and what you thought of them. Any that I should read sooner in the month rather than later. Any of them you didn't like. Let me know in the comments and let me know what you guys are reading this month. I'll see you later. Bye.